Hello guys and welcome to a new video. Today we play another game. I changed the whole title and everything to Road to 2000 because I don't feel eligible to really say anything about I don't feel eligible to educate you guys to make the right decisions in chess as I already don't know what I'm doing here. I think we just take the pawn. It's just a road to 2000s. I'm not educating you guys anymore. You guys are probably better than I am. I am just trying to get a game. So let's be knight f6 while my phone is ringing. One moment. Alright, I think we're back. Okay. He's obviously threatening, like if I take, I cannot take, because then he has this nasty check like this, and then he picks with the queen, and everything goes to shambles. So I'm really wondering what to do. And I think bishop e7 if takes should be okay. Oh, one moment. Alright, sorry about that. Well, for you guys it's just a few seconds, but for me, a little bit longer. So we're down 2 minutes. We are doing okay on the clock. On the position, we can trade off this pawn, but I feel like here maybe it's better to... Why not? Alright, let's just do it. Who cares? And if bishop takes, we take with the pawn, because we don't want to allow any like crazy checks here. Okay, queen takes. Let's test our endgame skills and just take, even though that's probably not principled what I just did. But we get some equal position, and usually 1400s are not that good at endgames, but I'm not so good either. So we just develop as much as possible. We actually try to avoid being the one who take. Because if you take, you lose that tempo and you lose the piece in a way. Okay, not really lose the piece because you get it back usually. What am I saying? Like here, he helps me. Like when I took here, I help him develop. And now, because he takes, he helps me develop. And I get 3 pieces in game. He got 3 pieces, but now I got 4. Potentially, is it smart? I think so, because it feels more like a queenless middle game than an endgame, but it's an endgame nevertheless. Alright, he goes there. It's a smart move, my friend. Because now he's turning to double my pawns, and it's actually a really good move. So let's go here. And he will double my pawns, and then we'll take back. Yeah. But we get the bishop pair, and we can defend these pawns with my king. So he was threatening to, I don't know what. Perhaps he wants to double up on the e file, but his knight is undeveloped. So could we take advantage of this in some sort of way? You can also just go here. Improve the position of bishop, but this just seems very simple here. Oh, he's obviously trying to go here. Going for this pawn. Ah, now we understand. So we have to go here, defend the pawn, and in case he goes here, we drop it back. And if he takes, we have a restored pawn position. That's my best guess. He does that, so we do exactly what we just discussed. Feels good. Obviously we could have gone rook e8 there, go for mate, but why help him develop? Because after, let's say, rook e8, knight c3, we have no... Yeah, we have helped him develop in a way. Okay, he goes there. Okay, that's really weird. So he invites us to destroy his pawn structure. But it cost us the bishop pair. But the bishop pair is not something we could maintain anyways. I think we should just take this opportunity to do that, I guess. And then we put everything on black, because he has white scatter bishop. Everything on black, everything okay. The downside is that I lose control over e7, but for now e7 is not important, I feel. If we go something like this, I just take, obviously. So I think rook e8, fine move. This is actually is a endgame. And he goes king f1. That's actually very smart. Now we could go just take and isolate this pawn, but it's already isolated, so it doesn't make sense. So I think we're just gonna centralize. Force him to make a decision, make life hard for him. And yeah, we might be down on the clock 2 minutes, but I feel pretty comfortable. But I'm tentative to, after takes, and let's say he makes a move. I'm very tentative to, after b6, let's say c3, to go to f7 with the king, but then I drop the pawn, so that's not smart. Let's say he plays rook with d1 here. Still not sure what to play there. Yeah, I've not made up my mind there. It's actually quite a good move. Maybe we place this, something like this. But then the rook could just take potentially, so we have to be careful here. Okay, it takes. So I don't see a reason to not take like this, and we are now playing for, well, probably the position is essentially draw-ish. We're definitely playing for something. And I'm either debating to go either b6 or to immediately go for rook d2. Because the plus side here is that we have completely cut off this king. Downside is then if you go here, takes, he just picks up all the pawns. So I just think b6 is the move. I hope my mic is working properly this time. And he plays there, okay. That's somewhat of a good move. Definitely. And, I don't want to take. I don't want to be the one that was taking here, so I'm thinking king f7. Now this pawn is not attacked because the rook has shifted. So let's just play this. And okay, we might end up with a draw with one rook on the board, but we are still the ones without the weaknesses. If he takes, we still remain, like, we still keep this king at bay, while our king is slightly more active, since he's on the second rank and he is on the last rank. I don't see how this is going wrong for us. Rook there. Okay, he's playing this smart. We probably have to advance the pawn. Let's check the checks. Takes, doesn't really make sense, does it? So c5, I guess. Just trying to make some progress, creating a pawn chain. The rook then belongs on play 7. And at some point we will go for here. But I suggest probably that he goes for a5, and then we go here, and yeah, then we have to defend here with the rook. We'll see. Downside also here is that we cannot go here and go for the pawn now, as this pawn is defended by the rook. Pieces move backwards. I will probably miss this at some point and blunder a rook because of a backwards move. Because oh wow, yeah, he doubled up. That's really good. Can't believe I allowed that. But now, after here takes, let's say I go here, go for this pawn. Can go rook here. Okay. Then bring king up. Goes there. I think we can trade off here and go for this pawn. Although I'm not really sure what to do after that. Because he cannot really go into my back line because that's a bit too slow. He can do that, but then we pick up this pawn. And again, the king is cut off from any action. Our king is also cut off for now, but I don't feel like this is a very long-term thing. Okay, he defends the pawn. We can either start pushing, or we go for this pawn. Then he has to go here. And then we push. Well, he can also just play this if you play f4 first. So let's go here. Then he has to defend like this. Then we go here. Then he goes to the side or something. Not there, but something here. And then we can go here and take both. So that's better. So if I have to go first, then he has to go here. We don't want that. We want to go here. And I don't think he has any counterplay. I had to double check. I didn't. Oops. Okay. So now he has this nasty little check here. Very unpleasant. So I think we should avoid that check by playing our king here. And he will go here. But then we just go here. And then we go here. And then we might just something like this. Maybe. Alright, he moves the king. Alright, so I think we can just take the pawn now. Let's take the pawn. And now we are up 2 pawns, which is winning. We just have to trade off rooks. And he makes it very easy for us to do that. So now he's forced to take. And after takes, king here. And here we are definitely winning. Or he lets us take and not ruin our pawn structure. And this is just... I can play this out in my sleep. I don't really have to do anything. The way to win here is obviously with these pawns. And the way to not win this is probably by stalemate. Or I let something fly here. But as you can see, nothing... I think everyone can play this out. This will be quite easy. Alright. So I want to bring my king further in, but I can't. So I guess I have to go this, this, and this. That's my plan. And then we slowly bring up the pawns. We could have started with a5, by the way. But nevertheless, nothing... this is very much resignable. So a5. Yeah, just for the sake of showing that nothing is really happening here, you can just let it sit there. After takes, we have a symmetrical pawn structure, there's nothing going on. Let's just continue. Oh, also, this comes with check. This is the reason why I'm bad. I was considering this, but I have obviously tactics. And now, we finally have the king moving up. Like, the pawns cannot promote by themselves, they need the king. So, we have to bring it up. And the only thing we really have to watch out for is not getting stalemates. Which he's obviously going for. So to just avoid that, I suggest to... okay, let's go here actually. Everything is winning. But if he goes here, we can go here, and if it takes, we just promote. Very simple. And if he takes... okay, and then whatever. And any time he takes this pawn, we can just run. So I'm just gonna kind of troll here, but it's more like a safety purpose, because we have 1 minute. Here, I want to display this. Every time you have this pawn structure and the king is there, just like, oh, I can just take the pawn. No, you can't. The other pawn just runs. And now he's running. And yeah, we're just gonna promote. Here again, I can just give a check and make him move away, but I want to showcase the strength of the king. Okay, here not anymore. It's not needed anymore as is there still mate? I hope not. Alright, let's just finish the game. There was probably a faster mate, but yeah. Very nice game, 1466. Very decent rating, I would say. And now we can analyze the game. Hopefully this will set correctly, otherwise I change it. Let's change it. And this game started with the Elephant Gambit. I tried to prep this against a very strong opponent. I did not prep this at all, actually. I only prepped this line. So I don't know anything about this line, which is actually what Black wants. So I think let's just let the engine have its say. Let the engine determine where our mistakes are, because I obviously do not know. Okay, that's very surprising. We played with a 95% accuracy. That was very high. I did not expect, because my moves didn't feel that strong. And we just tried to play simple chess. Here we cannot take the pawn, as this would be very nasty check. And the position is just essentially losing. Let's say I block, he just takes queen, I castle. Out of panic he takes bishop, and we just resign. So I'm thinking bishop e7 was quite the move here. What often happens in Elephant Gambit is that the bishop belongs on b4. I do remember this from my prep, which never happened. But after c3 we have to just go back. And I guess the point here... Oh, he gives d6 because there is no threat yet. Oh, but then you can go d4. And I'm not sure what's going on here. We just cast. Well, apparently the position here is fine. He went for a more subtle move here. We were quite scared, actually. So I guess, yeah, we just sacked the pawn again, which we just gained back. And there was no need to, obviously. And we would have probably castled in the position. Nothing really like bad going on yet, but it's very much unnecessary, I guess. This didn't happen. He did not take the pawn. He just developed. Now I felt really safe to take the pawn, so I took. And yeah, engine gives that queen d4 was best move. And then after the knight retreats because it's attacked, what does white do? Just castle or just develop? He develops. At least the engine says this, but me being a very nasty pawn grabber, I just knew with human chess that training into an endgame would be maybe favorable for me, even though engine gives 0.0. Here I think this is a very important move. If you ever play something like this, this pawn would be lost. I'm quite sure. And probably also the game. Like, what do you do here? Okay. And then he gives equal, but after here and check, we are down a pawn. It's not easy to play. Engine may say that he believes this is equal, but not for us humans. So here, I feel really comfortable, especially after rook d8, and especially after my pawn structure was just completely restored. We bring the king, we do not take. We know we improve position. We only take when we have to or it's beneficial. And after takes, which was, oh, I'm a little proud of myself, only good move. We have a slight advantage, which turned out to be a huge advantage in the end. It was very nice, nothing too crazy going on. And this is simply winning. Yeah. So that was the game. Hope you enjoyed the new format. I will edit this as quickly as possible and see you guys next time. Bye.